will be in good shape. That's not pleasure. How much you going to be needing? This is 224. We'll take it all night long if you can give it. How much can you give on? That's not pleasure.
Here's Limo.
No problem. All right, guys, welcome to TOC Talk episode number 7. I'm Liam Wachter, aka Big Bay. With me is
Robert Wykander, also known as Wiki.
all right. So we got a few things to talk about. Should be really quick. First order of business is the BAE FVN, which is basically our radio station. So a few guys have already had shows on the station, like Strasburger and Ferrucci and myself and Sully. But as of recently, we've started to make shows that are relevant to the events that we run. So now we're doing a lot of January 1967 building up to February 1967 for Junction City. It's pretty cool. It's just another immersive thing that we're adding to it. I really highly recommend you guys to listen to it. We give shout outs to a few of the guys if they ask for it. We play a request as long as they fit the timeline. Like right now we've been doing, it's early 1967.
So it's like a mix of old 66 music and some January, maybe early February 67 music.
Right.
But still hits of the time that you guys should know if you like this stuff.
Hell yeah. So it's really fun to do the radio shows. My wife's been doing them. Casey's Corner, that's pretty good. I will arguably say that she might be the best one. She probably talks the clearest. She's not a caveman like us.
Oonga boonga.
Yeah. But, yeah, it's really fun. It's really cool. We have that mixed in with real radio shows from the era, like AFVN. We have everything from, like, 1964 to early 70s shows. And then we also have 80s stuff. We have stuff during World War II, and we have stuff during the 50s, like Korean and things like that.
It's just a nice mix. Change up your listening repertoire. Just something else to listen to. And you guys, if you're into this stuff, you probably already listen to the music anyway and enjoy it. So why not enjoy a little radio show that we put on as well for no cost?
Pretty much, yeah.
It's just for fun.
But it's just good because it gives like a nice insight to like what's going on in the 60s. Because a lot of the news stuff it's real news from...
It's pulled from the time.
Yeah, from that time. Even like my show, I do the Little Johnny show. I start to pull stuff from like the date doing the recording. It was usually the night before. So if I'm doing a show on like January 12th, 1967, I'll pull up the news from January 11th, 1967,
Yeah.
and
just read off the headlines that happened,
Yeah.
like
Oh, yeah.
what happened in sports that day,
Yep.
or who's doing what in politics at the time.
Yeah. So definitely give it a listen. It'll if I have my way and we get more willing guys to do DJ like shows and stuff, and DJ shows, I would love to have a full day of BAE FVN shows only, and even bigger than that is having an actual programming for the event that runs and coincides with what's going on at the event. Is it ambitious? Maybe, but I've been ambitious with less and got it done. So
who knows? It might actually almost be done now anyway. Probably not.
no, it's not.
Now we need more guys.
Yeah, I want to say between Strassi,
Why do you
Ferrucci,
keep confusing
myself,
the fat guys, man?
these jolly fat guys.
I'm jolly.
That's what I'm saying. But no, I'm not. We're not fat shaming here on this show. On this show, no.
No, we're not fat shaming. I made the joke. It's okay.
But we might be fat shaming Strassi though.
He makes the joke. It's
losing,
okay.
Strassi's been losing weight.
No, he's lost a lot of weight.
Yeah. But if you guys want to hear a real quick clip, let's listen to it right now.
That was Tommy James and the Shondells with I Think We're Alone Now. And you are certainly not alone here in Casey's Corner. I'm Casey, and we've got a very exciting lineup of music ready for you today. Get ready for some tunes from the Beach Boys, Stevie Wonder, Jackie Wilson, and so many more.
It's time for the Little Johnny Show right here on WHRT 50.3, the Herd Radio, the only station for the 173rd Airborne.
Good morning, Bien Hoa. That was Monday by the Mamas and the Papas. It's Monday, January 2nd, and this is Sergeant Mark Stewart of the Bark and Mark Morning Show on 50.3 WHRD The Herd. The time is now 7:04, and it's 81 degrees, and we're here to wake you up in this new year, 1967. Up next, we have Baby Let Me Take You Home by the Animals. Charge!
All right, so yeah, that's just something like a taste of what we have going on the AFVN. It runs 24/7. Shows run from like 6 a.m. to about midnight to 2 a.m. depending on what show. And then I kind of give a few hours to refresh, but it's usually just general programming during that time, like music and PSAs. So it's still like an immersive thing, and there's something to listen to. But if you listen to BAE FVN at 4 o'clock in the morning, you should probably reassess yourself.
Or just go to bed.
Or you're just a big-time BAE FVN fanboy, which I'll take that.
Or they could work the night shift.
Yeah. I'll have to make a night shift, graveyard shift shows for them.
Put Mooch on for that one.
Mooch's shows are late.
He's already
shows.
got one for a late show, doesn't he?
He's teetering and being like shut down. Honestly, he'll accidentally curse or like say something like, "Hey, come down to the studio." It's like no DJ wants the masses to come down to the studio, man. Like he's nuts. But his shows are pretty good. He does like a garage rock, like 60s garage rock band. Show Cat's Garage. It's pretty good.
I don't think I've been up late enough to catch it.
Yeah, he's like usually on around like 10 o'clock on weekdays.
That's about when I'm going to sleep.
Yeah. He's good though, but it's what you'd expect from Ferrucci. So
if you love Ferrucci, you'll love the show.
Yeah. All right, to celebrate getting the first segment done, let's crack our beers open.
Favorite part.
Yep. Cheers, boys.
Cheers. PBR. Best beer to drink, because it's correct.
Okay. So this is Tip of the Talk, segment number 2. And we're going to go over Canteen Pouches. So in my arms right now is choice number 1.
And in my arms is choice number 2.
So we have 2 different Canteen Pouches here. You guys choose either choice number 1 or choice number 2. Here we go. If you pick choice number 2,
then you're correct.
All right, Wiki. And why are they correct?
Because this is an actual M56 canteen cover, not an M67 or any of the other later things that would be attributed with LC1 gear or Alice gear.
Right, and that's what I'm holding right here, an Alice pouch.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get rid of these. So biggest difference between an Alice pouch and an M56 pouch. Let's not get cute with the M67 right now or the Link Hole stuff.
Yeah.
The biggest difference right now is that the M56 is made of canvas and cotton.
Canvas and cotton material, while the Alice canteen pouch is made of nylon.
Yes. And cosmetically, if you look at it, the M56 has vertical stitching on the front of it,
while the Alice pouch has horizontal stitching on it.
Right, and they also have a little pocket for
like iodine tablets?
Iodine tablets, yes. So that's the biggest difference, and it's something I see a lot of guys wear by mistake, usually because the Alice stuff is generally cheaper. So they see, $2 canteen pouch, which those days are actually numbered. I noticed that a lot of Alice stuff is starting to go. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the other thing, too, is like some people look at a listing online and it'll say Vietnam canteen pouch, and oh, it's green. It looks like it's right. Oh, it holds a 1-quart canteen. Oh, it's nylon. That's wrong.
So definitely get Wiki's choice number 2, the M56 canteen pouch. All right, so last segment that we have is
mail call, right?
Mail call. So check what we got in the mail today.
Alrighty. Oh, let's see. Got anything good? Oh, got something right here.
All right, check it out.
So, we have today is a question from Jason Allen. How many pairs of undergarments do I need to bring for August?
So by August, I'm sure he means Junction City or any other events we do in August, which is the big Vietnam event. Undergarments, I'm assuming he means
socks and underwear.
Socks and underwear. Okay, so rule of thumb, and especially if you're humping the bush, minimum 2 pairs, ideally at least 3 pairs of socks per day.
Yeah.
just so you can rotate. A lot of guys, like I'll bring, general rule of thumb, 2 socks per day, 2 pairs of underwear per day. I mean, even when I go like
normal camping
on a trip, I honestly, my wife laughs at me. I pack to plan it if I shit myself every day. So I have 2 pairs of underwear for every day.
Honestly, if you're going out anywhere and you're going for an extended period of time, plan like you are going to crap your pants a couple of times on the trip, and then plan for more of that.
Right, but yeah, pretty much. And then that's just for underwear. Don't bring at least 2 pairs of underwear per day. Even if you wear one, you go the whole day. Like you have a dry day, and you go to bed in the next one. You go to bed and the next day you change. Like, it's still better to have more underwear than not.
Yeah. But if it's one of those swampy days, and those swamp ass days, it's better to have 2 sets of underwear to change throughout the day.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Socks is tricky. What the soldiers did in Vietnam, they would have a pair of socks that they would try to dry either by putting it around their neck or on their ruck. Yeah, you can depend on doing that. Ideally, I would just have the pair of socks ready to go. So instead of rotating 2 socks, rotate 3 socks. It's not like we're carrying real animals. You can afford the extra weight of another pair of socks in your ruck.
And honestly, if you're changing the socks out at that point anyway for a fresh one, you can still throw those on your ruck, and it's like, oh, you burn through the second set of fresh ones, and that one on your ruck turns out to be dry at that point.
Yeah.
Okay, you're fine. But pack to bring at least 2 extra pairs on a ruck patrol.
Right, so let's break this down. You're showing up on Thursday. I assume the average guy is going to show up Thursday this year. Mm-hmm. So that's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, into Sunday. So that's 4 days that you're going to be there. Whether you're patrolling the entire time or hanging out on base the entire time or half the time, you're going to need 8 pairs of socks and 8 pairs of underwear, minimum. And then t-shirts, same thing. You get soaked. Like, there were guys, when they were putting up those tents, those shirts were black and just soaked with sweat. You're going to want 2 t-shirts a day.
And you don't want to be doing that stuff shirtless, because then you're just going to burn and be miserable the whole time. So you're going to want cotton t-shirts.
Yeah. And I'm not going to tell you to get correct underwear. Like, you can wear boxer briefs or whatever underwear you're comfortable with. No one should be seeing you in the underwear, checking if you're correct with your underwear.
They're just the creepy one.
Right. But Sabia, he recommends the Bellevue green socks. You can get them on Amazon. I wear a few of them. I wear a similar set. Really nice. Or I actually prefer wool socks.
I wear the smart wool socks that you can find on Amazon. It's just a nice, thick wool sock, and they actually dry pretty quick, even on your feet. So that's good if you just hang them on the ruck at that point.
And then for t-shirts, you can either pick up shirts that we sell on our website. We have a few theme shirts from the 60s, or get white or green, OD green, Softy, that's really the unchanged version of the t-shirts, or the military contract t-shirts.
Yeah, Rothko actually sells the OD green ones too, so they're easy and quick to pick up. So no issue there, and you can't go wrong with an OD green t-shirt, even if you're just building stuff on the base.
Yep, I agree. I almost prefer that better than white in that sense, because the white just gets... I think
it's destroyed.
Like, Mueller and Tice wore white shirts last year, and they were just black. Yeah.
And Strassey's white shirt this year, all of us at Fit, all of our white shirts, they wound up getting stained from diving in the dirt.
Yeah. So definitely follow suit and get at least minimum 2 a day, if not 3, especially in the sock department. Having wet socks and that's all you have really sucks. You're not going to last.
No, it kills your morale, and it just kills your feet.
Yeah.
And with that, bring foot powder.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, foot powder.
Like the small ones that for airplane travel size, throw it in your ruck. It weighs less than a pound. It's not going to hurt you to carry.
Yeah. I have Vietnam era foot powder. These are really cheap. It's actually still full, and it works. It's, I want to say $20 on eBay if you search. I mean, and it still does the job. And when you run out, just fill it back up. I usually have this in my ruck and my bunk. I have 2.
Yeah, just fill it up with some Gold Bond.
Yeah, I actually have another bottle here too. Sorry guys, now I'm showing you my collection. Yeah, this is another.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah, this is a nice one too.
I'd keep that one in the ruck.
Yeah. So highly recommend that.
But yeah, take care of your feet. It'll keep you going through the whole event.
All right. So I think that's it for TOC Talk.
I think we're good for that, yeah.
So guys, don't forget to like and subscribe, and just be ready for the next one.
Until next time, guys, take care. This is Wiki signing off.
And come correct.
Yep.
2-4, we'll take it all night long if you can give it. How much can you give on?